Welcome back, everybody, to more Outer Wilds. Let's pick right up with Expedition 39. Cycle 39, whatever you want to word it as. Cycle 39. Okay. Let's go look at our notes. My friend's probably just like, bro, really? Just walking right off without even talking? Alright, asshole. I like to think I just jumped up and smacked the rocket engine with my hand. Alright, so let's see here. What's that about? Oh, Ash Twin's tower design. Yeah. Oh, how did I not see the alignment diagram? A diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They only need to be within 5 degrees. Yeah, this results in slightly longer warp window. Anyone stepping into a warp platform during the activation window will be immediately warped. There is more to explore at the whole Black Hole Forge. So, man, what would we consider the center of this? I'm just looking at all the things we still have to explore and thinking about what we want to look at. Yeah, there's the Hanging City. The Sunless City. Let's see if we can't get into that Southern Observatory. Slow down a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm getting good at this. Look right there, bam. Right at their escape pod. Oh, not great at landings, but you know, anyone you can walk away from, right? Let's just land down right next to this little bitch. So man, let's just think about this. If I wasn't in my time loop, this pretty much would have been the last opportunity to explore this place as a cohesive planet. We wouldn't have nearly half the information that we are able to gather now. Where is... There it is. Ow. Ooh. I didn't know I could break those off. That almost went pretty bad. So here's the original settlement. Be sure not to wander far from here, though this area is somewhat unstable, safer than any area we found. But remember to be cautious. I don't think I got to explore this place very thoroughly previously. Yeah, this is where they talk about why they came here. So we gotta be careful with these walkways, they will crumble. We can hear the other escape pods' distress signals, which gives me hope. Polly, are you still here? I'm unsure how to survive in this place without you. Oh, let me adjust my mic a little. I am unsure how to be me without you. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, so Dark Bramble fucking swallowed them up. Yeah, they followed the signal, but Dark Bramble got them. And 3 escape pods launched. 1 to Ash Twins, 1 to here, and 1 was lost in the bramble. I can't understand. Why did the vessel crash it into that place? We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. I suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid our friends in Escape Pod 3. Was the vessel unwell in some way? No. Nona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation system are both well. Is the hardest part of this tragedy not knowing who we may have lost? Or will the hardest part come later, when we learn? Be well, Aunt Mora. Oh. God. The genuinely touching reflection on how people cope with tragedy. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting, and I would give anything to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope that you are safe, Keek, wherever you are. One of those moments where it really does sink in that I'm basically walking through an ancient graveyard. A record of lost people. Oops. My brother wasn't in Escape Pod 1 with us. Was he in Escape Pod 2 or 3? Was he able to board an Escape Pod at all? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Some stability. Need to stay close to the escape pod. Yeah, this just leads to the Hanging City, doesn't it? Yeah. So how do we get to the southern glacier then? That's the real question. We're sort of walking in circles now, huh? Seeing things I already explored. This is where I first touched in. Oh shit. Okay, fuck. Lost control a little bit there. Let's go back up to the ship. If we can. Okay, we're losing integrity here. Come on. God, how did they climb around in all this? I now know that they weren't actually that big. Like I had previously speculated. Ow. Alright, let's look at our notes. Oop. Yeah, panel 1. Countering the signal. Dark bramble. And then the escape pods going here, here, here. So it feels like red is pertaining to the first generation. And then orange must be the second generation. And blue is now? Yeah, that's what blue is us. Red is the first Nomai, orange is the second generation of Nomai who began the project. And purple is all the quantum stuff. Us and now, or the ending generation, I don't know. Well, now I want to try and find that South Pole station. Or way to the South Pole. So let's do this. Let's find a hole in the surface. There we go. So that's the South Pole. No, that's the North Pole. That's the South Pole. So Let's figure out how we're supposed to get in. Ah, it must be those walkways. Okay. Let's see if we can't get them turned on. It's these walkways here. So where do they initially get activated from? If I even need to initially activate them. Hold on. I don't even think I need to. Let's give this a shot. Yeah! I made the jump. Now where to? Oh god, I don't like that. I've got to make another jump. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Southern Observatory time. Oh, you're kidding me. Ooh. And jump! Ugh. Okay, now we're scaling up. Oof. Oof. There it is. That's it. That's the Southern Observatory. Oh, of course! Oh, I've seen this place. I'd assumed it was below the surface, but now that I understand how these things actually work. Giant's Deep Projection Stone. What do they have to say about Giant's Deep? Kavasa, from Kavasa. Coney, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank beneath the surface currents. Kavasa convinced me not to try and recreate... hang on. I'm just gonna quickly... I've been fiddling around with my recording settings trying to get something that sounds a lot nicer. Hopefully that's a little bit dimmed more. Kavasa convinced me not to try and recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the currents? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object may sink below the currents. Coney, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle Hollow's gravity cannon, and one at the Quantum Tower of Knowledge. Coney, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sink straight to the core. Yeah, I remember this conversation. Boom, the workstation. And they got the countdown to when a storm is approaching them. Ooh, let's avoid that hole. Hey, let's jump. Is that a reflecting pool? Look at this. Kavas's construction yard has been using the cyclones of Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit, but one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. An update. It's now clear there are two different types of cyclone. Most cyclones in Giant Soup rotate clockwise. These cyclones' capacities typically use to send components into orbit. There also exists a rare type of cyclone that spins in the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Connie showed me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by your secondary type of cyclone. But was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. Also, I very much wanted to make a model. Of course. Oh, this is incredible. Oh, shoot, I'm getting a phone call again. Fuck. Sorry, mild interruption. Unable to determine orbit, no signal detected, matching any known criteria for the eye of the universe. Oh, bro. This shit's amazing. This shit's so cool. What have we learned thus far in our research for the eye of the universe? Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around the star system's sun. This would mean the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye's signal to this star system, but were unable to warp to the eye itself. Why did the music get so quiet? The locator we built on Adel Rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye's signal. Hypothesis: the eye has stopped emitting its signal. Suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. Kvasa, how can you suggest that? The eye signal called us out to summon us to the star system. I'm aware. I grew up hearing the eye's story. Yet, we're no closer to finding it than we were when you first arrived here. Oh, I cannot wait until I can find the eye of the universe. Can I touch it? Oh, no, I can't. No, I can't. How should our methods change as we continue our search for the eye of the universe? We know the eye looks, what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. So what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around the celestial body would circumvent the need to escape the gravity's pull. Giant Steep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angle for launch, and it's moonless, except for when the quantum moon is visiting. Yes, let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant Steep. The sun's growing, I'm scared. As we couldn't find the eye signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose, we should continue the search method. Malo's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absolutely small, or unbelievably small. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Okay. Oh, it's not growing, we're just getting closer. I get it. The probe they launch, it's quantum things. When you take a picture of them, they stop being trackable. Or they stop moving. But a thing like this can't detect it properly. So if they take a probe and they send it out to take a picture, they can pin it down in one spot with their probe. That's what the thing in orbit around Giant's Deep was. It was a giant probe launcher that launched a probe massively outside the solar system with the intent of taking a picture of the whole solar system to pin it down. But things didn't go according to plan. They didn't have the probe didn't launch in time. It didn't. I don't know. Something clearly went wrong. And as a result, they were unable to get the picture they needed. Or they weren't able to launch in time. It just launched mere moments ago from my perspective. Like, it launches every time I wake up. Oh yeah, his ship. Oh. my ship's gone. Let's find a hole down and get our ship back. So, they tried to take a yeah, so their device worked. I want to go back to or to Giant's Deep next time. Oh, whoa. Oh, I didn't quite go in. Oh, I'm in like a weird orbit. Come on, just suck me up. There's a ship. I don't know if I have my flashlight on or not. Ooh, ooh. Hey there, girl. Are you doing okay? You intact? Part of it got broken. What is that? The front, when it got sucked out. Let's go fix that. Yeah, so if we look at our notes. Yeah, Southern Observatory. That's how we get down. So, all of this was about the escape. All of this was about the creation of the Ash Twins project to get everything around. And all of this was about the hunt for the eye. Okay. God, everyone was so close to being sunk. One day I want to try and come out here early on and just listen to everyone's music in sync. Wait, this is the Quantum Moon, isn't it? No, it's Giant's Deep. It's Giant's Deep. Alright, let's find our... So we want a cyclone that's rotating right, not left. There it is. It goes in the opposite direction. And then jellyfish. He said something about jellyfish providing insulin. Oh. Kind of terrifying. A jellyfish can provide insulation, he said, right? So maybe I have to... Oh god. Am I gonna sink? Let's just fly into it. What am I missing? Right there. What about the alarm or the reactor? Yeah, I should probably fix that. What do I do now? Alright, let's very cautiously do this. Come on, come on. Oh god, let me back down. I can't get back down. Oh no, I am slowly sinking, okay. I don't have my rocket doesn't have a way to push me down, and I can't spin myself properly in the water. I feel like I must be missing a piece of the puzzle still. Do I have to go down with a jellyfish, maybe? At the exact right moment? Oh no. Is that the sound I think it is? Well, next time. I'll figure out your secrets. How are you getting in? Well, next time I think we should poke around Giant's Deep a little bit, huh? Because I think I'm on the verge of discovering something. I'll see all of you then.